Well, hey everyone, it's Ben back again, and sorry for the delay in this one. This semester has been quite the busy one for me. It might take me a bit longer to get some of these videos out as time goes on, but this bye week has been a bit of a blessing in disguise for me. A lot of big news, though. I like to say I waited the extra day because I knew that news was coming, but I sure didn't. But let's start with the game, as much as I don't want to talk about that trash pile of a game. So the Habs lost 4-0 against the Boston Bruins. To be honest, I stopped watching about halfway through the second because, well, Walking Dead was coming back, and I had them both going on at once, but I really stopped paying attention about halfway through the second because holy crap was it bad. Let's go through it goal by goal, all the Bruins goals. First period, absolutely no coverage on Adam McQuaid. Got the easy goal, put the Bruins up 1-0. Habs actually outshot the Bruins 11-9 in the first. Still wasn't a great first from them, though. Go into the second, and in the second, the Bruins outshot the Habs 17-7. So, yeah, that was a horrible period. Started with Zdeno Chara getting a shorthanded goal where he somehow deked around a Radulov. I don't know how that happened, and then sniped it, but the Bruins up 2-0. Then absolutely no coverage on David Krejci as he got the Bruins power play goal to put them up 3-0. I don't know what it is with the penalty kill, but they got to figure out the problems there because it has been absolutely atrocious so far this season. I think they're like something like 24th in the league on the penalty kill. It's been so bad. So bad. And then in the third, Bruins outshot the Habs 10-7. Frank Vetrano got basically a freebie from Price. I don't really know what he was doing, just flopping around on the ice in that last goal. It's something horrible. Put the Bruins up 4-0. That'd be the final score of the game. Like I said, by that point, I wasn't really paying too much attention to the game. It was just another loss in a string of losses for the Habs, and if they're not careful, they could spiral down into what we had last year. But big news today, which I was completely shocked by. I was scrolling through my Twitter feed actually as I was waiting to do some interviews with hockey coach and hockey players here at my college because I work for the college paper and I cover men's hockey, women's hockey. Anyway, I was just scrolling through my Twitter feed. I was waiting to do some interviews, and I see Habs Eyes on the Prize post Habs fire Therrien, hire Julien, and I'm like, okay, Habs Eyes on the Prize, great site. I normally always trust them. But let's see what the actual Canadiens account says. And sure enough, the Canadiens official Twitter account, Therrien fired, Julien hired. And I'm like, holy crap, it actually happened. It actually finally happened. I just think it's been a long time coming with Therrien. I still think it should have happened last summer. But now the Habs can move forward, and hopefully Julien will actually use the players on this team that he has to full effect, and we won't see any third-line grinding minutes for Galchenyuk. Hopefully he'll have the sensibility to actually stick him on the first line and keep him there. I'm very happy about this move, although I don't know if this might be a first-time occurrence in the NHL that I was with two coaches where it's the same team where they've been fired and hired one right after another twice. Because in 2003, Michel Therrien was fired and Claude Julien was hired. And then the same thing happened today, 14 years later. So I just think that's it's kind of a crazy occurrence. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Next game against Jets on Saturday. So I'm going into that one, actually. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do coming out of the gate there after this bye week. And then not too long after that, trade deadline. So see what Bergevin has up his sleeve after this. But anyway, see you guys later. Talk to you next time.